What's up guys? Welcome back to GB Videos. Today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the Philips-Hue HDMI Sync Box. This Sync Box is all about entertainment at its best. I've owned some Philips-Hue branded lights for some time now, and I've been adding on to my entertainment space little by little. So let's get started by opening this up and we'll see what it has to offer. I can't wait. See you guys in a little bit. It's a little smaller than I expected. The device itself, thought it would be a bigger box, but that's pretty nice. Small and sleek. Multiple ports for HDMI. Comes with a couple manuals, instructions. Here are all the cords. Here's your power cord. Comes with an HDMI cord as well. Your power adapter. Wrong way. There we go. And that is what is in the box. Here are the different ports of the HDMI Sync Box. You have the power cord, the USB port, which does not include the USB cord with it. However, the purpose of it is to detect if the TV is on or off. It does not control the power of the Sync Box. And then you have the out in TV, and it actually comes with an HDMI cord, which is nice just in case you didn't have an extra one. So your HDMI cord will go directly into that to the TV. And then you have different HDMI options here. So you can actually plug up to 4 different entertainment devices into this box. I have 2 in my living room. So HDMI 1, I plug a Google Chromecast into for video, and then HDMI 2 for video gaming. I have a Nintendo Switch that I plug into, so I can switch back and forth between the two. So let's go hook this bad boy up and then we'll show you what it does. All right, now we have it all hooked up. As I said, we have the power cord, HDMI into the TV, HDMI 2 here, which is the Nintendo Switch, and then HDMI 1, which is the Google Chromecast. And once you switch the TV between HDMIs, it'll automatically switch over for what you're using the Sync Box for. Now you can actually change that in the settings, and I'll show you that later. Now getting the Sync Box synced up through your apps might be the most complicated part of the entire process. First of all, as a disclaimer, you obviously have to have lights in order to work with the Sync Box. And it is an investment, and over time, I did invest in some lights. And for price wise, if you do it a little bit of it at a time, it is a lot easier for you to afford. So I have in my living room, I have a wall light that shines up. I have 2 regular bulbs and then a lamp that shines against another wall. I do have another wall light coming to go directly behind the TV to give the sync box a better effect. And then in my kitchen, I have just a light strip that I put underneath the cabinets. I don't have anything in my bedroom currently. So what you do is when you're in the app, you click the middle button down here, sync. And then what it's going to have you do is you hit get started, and it'll give you a few different options here. So you're going to click the middle, the sync box. And then what it's going to do is going to have you download another app. And the app, so I get it correct here, is called Hue Sync. So you go through the Hue Sync app, you connect everything. It would have you hit the button on the sync box just so it connects, and it'll ask you, is the light flashing? And then what you need is a Hue bridge. The Hue bridge is what connects all your lights together, and you can actually to make it a little bit more affordable, they actually have starter kits. So it comes with a few light bulbs and the Hue bridge, and you can connect that all together. That's exactly what I did. Started with the starter kit, and I added a couple lights here and there. So then what you're going to want to do is you'll select your HDMI input, and you can name each HDMI input that I plugged in. So I told you earlier that the HDMI 1 is the Chromecast, so I named it that. HDMI 2, Nintendo Switch. And what you'll want to do is, I'm going to hit stop real quick, because sometimes it can automatically sync, which is a good thing. You don't have to do a bunch of steps when you turn your TV on. But anyway, so once you hit start syncing and your TV's on, the Chromecast is on, what it'll do is it'll start to show the lights, and I'll show you that later. And then you have your intensity. So you have subtle, so the lights won't change as much. Moderate, high, and extreme. And you can set the brightness of the lights too. I know sometimes when you're watching a movie, it can be distracting if you have it on extreme and high brightness, all the lights changing. But it's kind of neat to be able to change the intensity of it and the brightness so it's not as distracting. Hit stop. We tested all of these out up here too. So like music, if you play, it's mainly with Spotify. If you have a Spotify account, this is going to be great for you. What I did was I went on my YouTube Music app on my Chromecast, and I started playing a song, and the lights were actually syncing up with the music. So it was kind of cool. It wasn't like necessarily a visual thing on the screen. It was more the music itself. And then game. So I like to play MLB The Show 22 on the Switch. And thank you to them for putting it on the Switch. That is fantastic. And so when I'm playing a baseball game, every little spot of the screen will sync up to a light in my living room. It's a really neat thing. So that is the app. There's a bunch of settings here. Your voice assistants. You could do Siri, Amazon Alexa, and Google Assistant if you have those. Like I have a Google Assistant. So it'll tell you a few things that you can do. It's pretty neat. That's about it for the sync box. All right, now that everything is hooked up, it's time to show you what it does. Now I have 4 lights hooked up to it. I have 2 regular bulbs, and then I have a lamp. I like to call it a little lamp, and it's a little circular light. And then I have a bar light that I attach to my wall, and it shines up against the wall. So I call it the wall light, just to name it easy in the app. And so we got all of those lights positioned in the app where it is in my living room so that it will work correctly with the sync box. So we'll show you what it does right now. There you have it, my friends. That is the Philips-Hue HDMI Sync Box in action. There were some pros and cons to having the product. First, a few of the pros. It is extremely entertaining if you're a lighting person like me. It's a lot of fun to watch everything change to whatever you're watching or listening to, or even playing on a video game. The box itself, as another pro, was nice and sleek, and it was convenient to set up. It was pretty simple. The options you have for the intensity and brightness of the light syncing is definitely a plus and another pro without a doubt. A couple of the cons is you definitely need to invest in some Philips-Hue bulbs or kits to get the most out of the sync box. The more lights, the better. The price overall was also pretty steep, more than what I expected, but I'm a firm believer that if you pay higher prices for certain products, you will get better quality out of them. So overall, I would give the sync box a rating of a 4.5 out of 5 stars. But thank you all for watching this video. If you thought this product was really cool or very helpful, please give this a thumbs up. I will also have all the links to the different lights that I personally own in the description below. As always, please subscribe to this channel for more unboxing, reviewing, and maybe even some future vlogging fun. See you on the next video. Peace.